Okay, so my first project I want to talk about that I do, I make wooden signs out of wood, obviously. I just said that. But I hand carve them, and then I burn them into whatever it just depends on what I'm making. You'll have to go to my blog and check it out and look. But they're pretty cool, and I really, really enjoy these. I just started making them like this recently. I make them out of more than one material, but my favorite is the logs, the wood logs. I also make them out of boards of different kinds, 2x4s. Pine's not the greatest wood, so I usually don't use anything pine because it tends to crack and break. But I have, so if that's a preferred material, I will, you know. But like I said, you'll have to go and check out some of my pictures. I do have some pretty crappy ones on there because it took me forever to perfect my picture taking. I was really, 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 I just couldn't figure it out. I couldn't get the lighting right. I couldn't, you know. But now I can because I got a good camera. Also, sorry about that hair, everybody. I make different kind of vases, and oil vases, and flower vases, lamps, all out of bottles and glass. They're pretty cool. I love lilies, so I use a lot of lilies in my stuff. So when you look and say she has an obsession with lilies, I think I do. Those are my favorite flower. Those are the only kind of flower I would let anybody waste money on buying me. And even then, I still really, I mean, I don't think you should buy somebody something that dies very quickly. You know, everything dies eventually, but I don't want flowers that's going to live for 5 days. Buy me the whole bush and plant it for me. That's okay. But anyway, circle talking. Let's get back to what I was getting here. Okay, so, and then other odds and ends I make. Something else I just started dabbling in is making picture frames out of little logs. And so I'm just kind of tweaking that yet. So I haven't even sold one of those yet because I haven't even posted one or anything. But they are cute. I just gotta perfect it. Everything I do, I have a practice piece for my own. Whatever, you know, I always have a practice piece just to, I guess, what it is. It's a practice piece. But I make wooden wedding invitations. That was a cool one I've done this year. So I can do that. And it literally, it's wood and it's engraved or carved out, hand carved. I can pick a design for you, or you can pick your own design. But you'll have to check it out. It'll be on my website. I can make signs for weddings. I can make flower arrangements. I do not use real flowers. I am not a florist of any kind, but I can use some artificial flowers like you wouldn't believe. Let's see. trying to, I don't have like, I make little odds and ends too, and you know, that stuff will be on my page, but it'll be grouped together. I don't want to get big on having too many different things going on. I just created a bunch until I found what I actually liked. There's things that I could do, but there's the things that I want to do, and basically the things I want to do are mainly the signs, and then of course I do make some pretty neat vases and lamps, so I do enjoy that too, so but I love working with wood, and getting to carve out and you know, burn it, and I can it's called pyrography, but most of you might know it as like wood burning. So that's really cool. I'm getting ready to start a cutting board. So that's gonna be, and I don't have a practice piece for my cutting board, so that is going to be very, very challenging. Oh, shoot. Okay. I had to take my dog to the vet this morning to get surgery on her eyeballs. And I'm taking her to the vet, like I said. Today is my doctor's appointment day with my psychiatrist, and she is actually, this is my last visit with her. She is leaving to go to back to her home, and so that's where I'm at going right now. Sorry, a little distracted. But today is the last day I get to see her, so I'm on my way there now, and I am super, super early, so I'm actually going to be able to finish my video with you guys while I'm sitting in the parking lot of my doctor's office. So people will look at me and think I'm crazy, talking to myself, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with crazy people. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm in the town right now. Before I was out in the country, but now I'm in town, and I am almost to my doctor's office, so I will gladly pay attention to what I'm doing with you guys. Just give me just a second. Okay. Okay. So, we talked about, it's really loud. So we talked about I enjoy the most working with wood. So, which I thought never in a million years. And I really like working with metals. So, you'll see my metal signs on there. Those are harder to do. So I haven't done as many, but they're still pretty cool. And I slowly had to, over time, get all this stuff to actually make, so all my profits went into getting the rest of the stuff that I needed every time I sold something. Well, now, excuse me again. Oh, shoot. Now that I have everything I need and my other project, my big project, so my announcement is, number one, I am an official advocate for suicide prevention. So I'm pretty stoked about that. My anxiety and fear of people has made the ability for me to go campaigning next to impossible at this moment. I'm hoping one day I'll get better, with being around people, especially if that, I want the courage to be able to do that, which I think it'll come. Look at me, I'm freaking telling my life story on Facebook, or not Facebook, I don't have Facebook, telling my life story on, whatever this, YouTube, podcast, whatever one it is, no, I'm just kidding,